Just want to make sure we're on the right detail. So they sent us over here, and they said that we could drive some of the cars and everything too.
Oh, it's a police officer doing it.
Great. It doesn't matter. I'm talking to your boss. I need to have that stop now, okay?
He's a cop in the car.
You know what?
Savage! John!
Savage!
You know what's going on?
No.
Savage Rally!
Savage Rally?
Yes! You can join us on the rally. We're gonna go down from Detroit all the way down to Tail the Dragon.
Tail of the Dragon?
Yeah.
All those turns?
You wanna go?
Yeah, absolutely. How do I do it?
You go, it's the 27th through the 30th of September. We're gonna have a blast. You go to the link in the description, you click on it, and you pay us, and you get to go and bring your car and have fun and have stupidity with us.
I can go on Tail of the Dragon with all Savage's cars.
Absolutely.
Hit the link?
Hit the link, join us.
Join us?
Yes, exactly. You'll even see our new McLaren. Look at this thing, 720S Spider. Join us now. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Savage Garage. First of all, we want to thank all of you. We are just a few subs away from 100,000. We are very excited, very honored. I mean, we've only been doing this now for about 100 days. So really excited to have 100,000 subscribers essentially in 100 days.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. Today, we'd like to talk about the wonderful world of Savage Garage and police interaction. Some of it good, some of it bad, but I specifically want to talk about the day we were in Chicago. I got Novi with me here, and I'm excited to talk about the morning that happened there.
That can't be real.
What's that?
On his head?
Oh, that's real.
No way.
That bro, he goes every year, goes full out.
You're kidding.
Let's talk about your devotion to Gold Rush.
Yeah.
Can you turn for me, please? And show. That's a fade.
You got to cover it up.
He's got
a couple days.
Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's growing out already, though.
I thought it was a tattoo when I first saw it. I was just like, you got some balls.
Yeah.
Like, who paid you that?
Hey, Team Hall ass, man.
Exactly.
Right on.
That's it. I need that shirt.
That's
awesome.
Right?
Team ball ass.
Hey.
So that morning, we decided we were going to go down and get the cars from the parking garage downstairs at the Trump Hotel. Got the SVJ down there and the Urus. Outside is a big dually truck with a big trailer on it, unloading our F12. Oh, you want to? Yeah. So why don't we unload it right there? We had gotten the F12 sent out because of the McLaren. The McLaren had mechanical failure. Everything's okay with it now. We're excited to say, but we're gonna make sure that we have enough room for everybody. So we brought out the F12. I called in my reinforcements, and I got the F12 here.
That's how you solve a problem, Reggie. Mind you, this was in Maryland last night. So how long was the drive? What do you think? 10 hours. So 10-hour drive with the phone call.
4:30 last night.
That is incredible. That's how we fix problems around here.
It's a baller move, you know?
Yeah.
It's only Savage.
Some people
Only
would
Savage
fix their
Garage.
cars. Some people would just take another car. Someone rent a car. No, Randy just brings his car.
Right away. There was no gap. No McLaren. Bang! F12.
Mind you, this was the day that we were starting the second leg of Gold Rush. The video is the one where Alex Choi gets pulled over by the police officers in a police escort. In the beginning,
You got pulled over in a police escort?
I did get pulled over in a police escort. I don't know how.
So no, just tell them to quit driving like a douchebag.
Okay. Yeah. What I think the concern was is that the lieutenant down there says that you were driving. Okay. The lieutenant down there said that you were driving a little fast with other people. So just slow it down.
I'm sorry
okay?
about that. Yeah, I
Slow it
got
down
you.
for a second.
that being said, we pull up, the cops are outside. There's two cops outside, police officers, wonderful guys. and they had stood there and were waiting to find out where they needed to be for their detail.
What are they calling this? Gold Rush. Gold Rush? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just want to make sure we're on the right detail. Right. They sent us over here, and they said that we could drive some of the cars and everything too.
So you want to start with this one right here. Come on, get in. I'm serious. Get in.
So Savage Garage style, of course, we're going to let them go rev the engines and play.
100%.
First police officer goes in, gets in the car. He's very nervous. He revs the car to about 6,000. I'm kind of directing him how to do it.
Keep some gas all the way up to 6, like you're going, like you're revving in it. Down in Miami. I don't know. Yeah, you make the news, bro.
Your turn now, man.
The next guy, no F's given. He does a full send. He sits in the car, revs it.
Yeah, give me that rev all the way up.
Well, if I'm going to go through this much work to get in the car with all this gear on, I'm putting my foot down to the metal.
So as you look in the background, the sergeant is over there. It has nothing to do with him. Different color uniform, everything. But he's over there in the background. You can see him on the cell phone, and he's starting to get mad.
Hey, rev it like you stole it.
Oh, it's a police officer doing it.
Great. It doesn't matter. I'm talking to your boss. I need to have that stop now, okay? He's a cop in the car. You know what? Sir, you get a bit. Stop that. I'm on the phone with the lieutenant in the 1st district, okay? All right. Is he your boss?
But what was so funny was the two cops are just like, they couldn't care less. It was so funny. And
yeah, we even asked them.
They were great.
Do you know him? Is he part of? Is he your boss? And they were like, "Are you going to get in trouble?" No.
So do we have a feeling that this cop called ahead and got us in trouble?
It wasn't the two that were revving out.
I don't think it doesn't look like you're very concerned about his ass.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get you guys.
Is he actually like?
It's a mobile phone. You can walk somewhere else, no?
Here, let me make a phone call.
Yeah.
You got him, man.
Yeah. Man, that's a tight fit with all this gearing on. Yeah, that was a sergeant.
I hope we didn't actually get you in like legitimate trouble.
I don't.
So, in our opinion, as we discuss the two police officers and the great attitude that they had and the fun they had by revving the engine and doing all that, because we did talk to them for a lot more off camera. It was great, they're great guys. Why is it that there's always got to be the sour apple? Why does the one guy have to make a situation complicated and escalate it for no reason other than to just, have a power struggle with himself?
There was nothing horrible about the whole event right there, but it could have went in a different direction. It could have gotten worse, but it could have been way easier, way better, much more smoothly taken care of.
I just think that sometimes police officers need to take a step back, take a deep breath, understand the situation, know what's going on. People are appreciating it. We're not scaring people, we're not, making people cry or whatever the situation may be. We're just having a good time, and everybody's having a good time. John, you come from a police family, your father, so talk to me about that.
My grandfather, with all the gatherings that my dad had when I was growing up, the majority of the people there were cop families, police families, and it didn't matter their status, lieutenants, sergeants, beat cops, whatever it is, they were there, all having a good time. And so I'm just used to the interactions with police officers as almost an equal. Like, they're just doing their job, we're doing our job for you guys.
I agree. Now, it's funny because most cops are car guys. They really are. They enjoy, and a lot of them just want to see the cars and hang out and talk about the cars, which is great.
My dad has more stories about the stuff he made up just to pull over somebody to just chat about the car. He can't just go in front of him. He's got to go through the whole lights. And
your dad's a Ferrari owner.
My dad's a Ferrari owner. He's owned many in the past, and he has a 360 Spider right now, and he enjoys the heck out of it.
My favorite cop interaction was when Jimbo, when on Ace of Spades, was outside and he hands him his soda and says, "Can you hold this?" I think that was brilliant. You can't beat that.
No,
it's just cool. And we were putting police lights all over our car, and they were like, "This is just cool." Sometimes the police don't exactly agree with our fun. For a perfect example was the Kentucky video, and we got charged with things that don't make any sense. But then there's the other places like Tennessee where the wonderful police officers know we're having fun. We were trying to do safe fun, and we crossed the bridge and did all that great content. It's one of our best nights ever in terms of making content. So things like that happen. We're not out to create situations with the police and instigate and cause trouble at all. Really aren't.
Never.
We have moments when we get in trouble, and if we do something wrong, we own it. If we get a ticket, we pay it.
In general, being brought up in a police environment, I think that if some of the officers that are feeling a little stressed or whatnot, if they just kind of take a breath and take a different path in some of the interactions they have with people, I believe that some of these escalated events that you see on the news constantly might be avoided. You know, they are people. They have a bad rap right now just because of those few bad apples. But you know, there was no reason for that police officer to escalate a situation that could have easily been de-escalated by probably a simple conversation.
Obviously, if there's a situation that warrants an escalation or involvement from the police, please do so. That's important. But at the end of the day, in a simple situation of engine revving and a guy on a mobile phone, he could have simply just walked away with his mobile phone and handled his phone
You
call.
mean not closer?
Right, which he did. He came closer to hear the engine so he could get the two guys in trouble. I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody for joining us for another episode of Savage Garage. We appreciate it. On behalf of the whole team, we really do appreciate all the 100,000 subscribers, on our way to 1 million subscribers all the way. We're gonna put a link in the description for all 5 of the Gold Rush videos so you can watch all 5 of them, and then comment below and let's talk about what we talked about today, get some interaction going. Talk to you soon. Thank you very much. Subscribe. Have a great day. Bang.